Su modelo dinámico maduracional presta atención a las diferentes trayectorias evolutivas en las que nos desarrollamos los seres humanos y pone énfasis en el hecho de que incluso expuestos al estrés y al peligro somos capaces de desarrollar trayectorias evolutivas de crecimiento y específicamente de resiliencia. Es un concepto que está muy en boga en la literatura científica y también en la literatura profesional. Me gustaría preguntarle cuál es su idea de la resiliencia, qué entiende usted por resiliencia y qué factores pueden promoverla.
I think it's a process. I don't think it's a state. I don't think it's a trait that you are born with it or without it. And I don't think it's a state that when you enter it for there on out you will be resilient. I think it's a process where you earn your way day to day. And I think our very slow maturation, the slowest of any species, is our strength. It means that the brain is constantly maturing in ways that will allow new solutions to old problems so that we can, somewhat by the school years and definitely by adolescence, begin to review our experience, evaluate what we think works and what doesn't, and create new pathways. And I would use the word pathways, not trajectories. Trajectory implies that if you know the starting point, you know the ending point. Well, we don't in life. We know pathways with divisions and opportunities where change occurs. And I think our capacity to accommodate change, to change the way we look at the past is, I don't want to say limitless. There probably are conditions that we do not know how to change. But we have a great capacity as a result of development to change the way we will handle the future. So I think each of us has the potential for resilience. If we are lucky enough to select a safe attachment figure for our adulthood, if we are lucky enough to tumble into a relationship that is good for us, even though we didn't know how to accomplish that, it helps us greatly. And that's why, for those of us who don't, I would offer therapists as a transitional attachment figure to fill in that role of a safe person who can help you through some of the difficulties. I think we're a strong species. I think we're a flexible, adaptive, plastic species. And although resilience moves forward in the brain, so that by adolescence and adulthood, it's very cortical, and that has some implications. It means that the very troubled person who changes in adulthood sometimes needs to think in the moment before they act. The old reactions are there, they would do it the old and inappropriate way. Take a breath, slow it down. It takes a little longer for the person who's had to reorganize to get the response they really want. But if they can learn to slow it down, if they've had someone to help them, I think any of us can ultimately show resilience. The mere fact that we are alive shows that we were in some way resilient.